Ridge, this isn't a hallucination.
No. No.
Ridge, I'm alive. Sweetheart, it's me. I'm alive.
No, this is impossible.
Here, touch me. Don't be afraid. There's nothing to be frightened about. I'm flesh and blood like you. I'm not a ghost.
How?
Ridge, I'll explain it to you.
Where have you been? You're supposed to be.
I know. I was supposed to have died in a plane crash. But I wasn't on the plane.
You weren't on that plane?
No.
Where were you?
I was lying unconscious on the floor of a restroom in the airport. Our plane had a stopover, and I got off to stretch my legs. I was mugged in the ladies' room. And one of my assailants took everything I had. She took my clothes, and she got back on the plane. They think that they were smuggling drugs. But that's why pieces of my dress were found in the wreckage.
Oh, my God.
And I was hospitalized. I was in a coma for a very long time.
I can't believe this. It really is you. I'm not just seeing things.
You're not just seeing things. I'm alive. And I'm home.
I don't even know how to think about this. So much has happened.
I know.
I don't think you do, Taylor. I'm married again.
I'm aware of that.
You are?
Yes, Ridge. I know that you married Brooke.
How? Who told you that?
Ridge, there's so much to explain, and it isn't very simple. But there isn't any hurry. The most important thing is that I'm home now. I'm back, and we have all the time in the world.
You said that you were unconscious?
After I was attacked, yes.
Then what happened?
I woke up.
Where? You were in the city where you were attacked?
Yes.
Taylor, I don't get it. I don't understand.
At first, I couldn't remember anything. I didn't even know my own name. They gave me another name.
Who did?
The people who I was staying with. Everything was dark and confusing. I couldn't remember anything. And then one day, something happened that jarred my memory. And I started to see your face. And it wasn't long before I started to remember everything. But those were my first conscious memories after waking up, was seeing your face and how you look at me and how you talk to me.
When was that? A few days ago? Last week? Is that when it happened? Is that when you finally got your memory back? When did you get your memory back? How long ago? Where have you been all this time? I mean, you weren't in Los Angeles. I'm sorry, I have so many questions to ask you.
And I promise I'm going to answer every one of them, sweetheart.
Why didn't you call? Were you able to talk on a phone?
I tried. I wanted so desperately to hear your voice and tell you I was alive.
Why didn't you?
I couldn't.
You couldn't? Were you kidnapped? Were you held against your will? Taylor, I'm so glad you're alive. Do you realize how complicated this is? How incredibly complicated.
Ridge.
Ridge, darling, you still awake?
Look, I'm not here to complicate your life. I know that you have a wife and a family, and I know that you love them very much.
Taylor, where are you staying?
I'm staying at my father's. Listen, I want to talk to you alone somewhere.
This is so unbelievable.
Sweetheart, don't fall asleep, okay? I'll be right down.
Ridge, this isn't the time or the place. I'll be in touch, all right?